wants to see how many points he has. I think Cody has a command for that.
No, I don't have any points. I want to see how many points it takes.
Oh, well, that's how many points you need. 20 for normal to quick. They don't stack up though. Just so you guys know. Once you use it, like you reset. So like if you save up all the way to 60, you can't. Well, you understand what I fucking mean.
What's the game of the week?
There's no game of the week until week
Oh, right.
5.
Week 4 or 5.
Let's go, Ray. You gonna make me start off with a loss?
Bro, I pressed X. You're saying let's go, but I'm waiting for you to let's go.
Watch mine.
Now watch mine. And tell him to unmute me, fucking pussy.
I was saying too, I was like, I wonder if Ray's gonna play me today. And then that's when you said, I'm on my way home. I'm gonna start the game off with the lineup I have now, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna pause. I'm just letting you know now. I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna redo it.
Okay, Coach, football, of course, back in L.A. and back at StubHub Center in Carson, California. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers.
I would definitely restructure.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Relocate as owner, but what?
Now the first carry here for Tom.
Hey.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, it's Gurley. And some room to maneuver. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
5 yards on the catch there brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now on second down, this is Gurley.
Ah.
Running right through it. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down.
Uh-oh.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have
You think it's a
back.
Gurley?
No.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And that one's not good.
I had 10 miles to lead him.
I saw that in the beginning, and I'm just like, if I stop him right here, I'm pretty sure I can hold him.
Thanks to the missed field goal.
And those
That's
especially
on
when
max
you come
power
into
too,
a game
right?
on the road, you're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you
I
suffer
don't even
a
want to
setback
kick the
right out
fucking
of the
field
gate.
goal when we switch sides.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10.
You saw Devin Booker go off for 59?
No.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Still lost by
On the stop, Breland speaks.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Davis? Who the fuck's Davis? Oh, I keep forgetting I got Corey Davis.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The kicker here, it's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's
Whoa.
Oh my God.
and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and a Charger 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone. Detroit.
Back to throw.
That's not PI.
Nigga, you had me. What the fuck?
Well, let's see who this is on.
I ran to pick it. That is not PI. I pressed triangle. If they're gonna do this shit that they did with the Broncos, I'm jacking it. Every time I go for the user pick and I press triangle, it just doesn't pick it.
Some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And my heart goes bottom.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He dumps it down to Ingram. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And they'll let the fullback try and push the pile. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. It's the fullback. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Point after try forthcoming. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He's trying to sneak a superstar dev upgrade off me.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus.
You can look at the schedule, see which ones he played.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I passed to the wrong guy. That was on me.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
What the fuck was that?
Side here and it's complete. Still fighting. A good pick up there on 20 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground.
I thought you did too.
Always tell that they were concerned about
That was a glitch.
Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Nah.
This one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
That's a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on it a little bit more.
On second down, here's Barkley. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 2.
This field
Bro,
at the 2. Now
Bro,
the Chiefs
I don't even
offense
know.
getting ready to head on the field. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out,
Jesus.
the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Hunter Henry brings it in.
That's crazy.
And he's going to get this one
Because I totally thought he cut the opposite way. Thought he was cutting in. He cut out. That was scary. That was horrifying.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh no, what?
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45. Slow. Z.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38.
I don't know how I did either. That was insane.
Up there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Oh, come on. Where's the blocks?
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Black 58 round. Black 58 round.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Henry's got it out on the left side.
Yeah.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Mahomes now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fancy footwork in midfield. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. As you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. Mahomes will bring him up first and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Mahomes.
Oh, you're lying. Yes.
This will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Now I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, your defense is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Here we go now.
They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left.
Oh!
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Back to the ground game here, Gurley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Oh my god, why'd he cut so deep?
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
You fucking kidding me? Whatever.
And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Oh, that's not the fat dude.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a...
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Come on.
But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
He's getting it back. Do not give me the ball.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. And nothing doing here is this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
This fielded at the 2. And they're going to have poor starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 10-yard line.
Just 1 second. I don't want some bullshit to happen.
Thursday night opener as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half.
Got a man inside the 10. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Fuck you.
Brandon Cooks, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. As a former DB, you like to see them from a wide receiver's perspective. Those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
How's the wind still against me? I don't
I mean,
understand.
let's face it. That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any
No, we
speed limits
switched.
out
I don't.
there?
How's the wind against me?
Off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
They'll look to throw here. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. This time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Whoa, that's... Thank you. I'll take my 1 yard. Take my free play.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't
I got 10 yards too. No, I
these
didn't.
great receivers, they have
Just
such
a free
great
play.
body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg.
Oh my God.
But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. And
Yeah.
wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Mahomes to throw. Dancing to his left.
Ay, man.
Tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks trying.
I didn't mean to throw to him. I thought Square was somebody else. I thought Square was the guy cutting inside.
Receiver to make a play. Sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time is definitely an or not.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. To Barkley on the check down. Had a nice broken tackle and then brought down right around the 20. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. And the tackle there will go to Charles Harris.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
Yeah.
Detroit!
I'll figure something out eventually.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's
Holding.
incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Set to return. This is Brandon
It's a lot
Cooks.
better than Tyreek Hill. I'm okay with that.
And a pretty good return
good
here.
move,
He'll be
though.
stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
He did it twice.
Outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 65 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Mahomes now on first down.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Another interception.
Oh, you're lying.
Off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. He's at the 50.
Whatever, bro.
He's at the 40.
Why don't do this
20,
shit?
10, 5. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Who the fuck is number 11?
I don't even know.
And they
Bro.
will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley.
Yeah, bro. This is crazy.
Back at the 28. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given a little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. On first down, Mahomes. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Mahomes going to throw.
Are you fucking serious?
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
What the fuck is this?
They go play fake. Mahomes. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now here's Mahomes. To be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. Third and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, my God.
Dude,
you stop Saquon
most
so
recently
much.
since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They'll go to Barkley again. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
He didn't even block
2
me.
yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they're able to bring him down
Why is
at
he
the
so
20.
slow? What is going on?
He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
I don't know what's going on with Barkley, bro. I feel like he has like 80 speed.
Time for a break. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
That was a horrible fucking kick.
And now here comes Kansas City. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
They made him do all that
And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown.